But give me what it is that Chris Paul's supposed to do. Where's his allegiance supposed to be? As a member of the Suns, as a black man, and as somebody who, ran the players union.
He don't got no responsibility. Like, this frustrates me to no end. Like, why, when white people do stupid shit, everyone's like, hey, black guy, fix it. Like, no, it's not Chris Paul's responsibility. If he decides that he wants to step into this and change things, he's no longer the president. If he decides that he wants to get in the fray, like LeBron James in his tweet this morning, then fine, go for it. But the idea that there is some expectation that there's some greater responsibility on him because he's playing for another owner who's doing racist things, like, I don't know. Are we suggesting that it's Chris Paul's fault? I just don't find that.
No, I'm just asking you the position that he's in. What is he supposed to do when Sarver is getting what the marketplace feels like is a light sentence, and the only thing that will make it harsher is blowback. The only thing that will make this not go away in a day is LeBron and Chris Paul keeping it in the news stream with their anger. I'm just asking you about the position he's in.
I got you. I'm sorry. It's a little bit more frustration because I am a dedicated listener to this show, and I often listen to you guys, David Sampson and many other people, talk about union business in a way that they don't. Like, and no disrespect, David Sampson obviously very smart, but he's also very biased. And the same is true. Well, I guess Mike Schur is not biased, but like, he's very smart, but like, it just has an incomplete understanding of the position of unions in this league. So as for this, or across leagues, as for the Sarver thing, I don't think that they have any responsibility. That's where I draw the line. Is the idea that they have some obligation or responsibility to do more than anyone else. You're right. The public pressure is what's going to change this. We're the public. Like, if we care, then we need to have the pressure. It feels very like lazy of all of us, and not you guys specifically, but anyone to be like, LeBron better say something. Chris Paul better fix it. Like, none of those players, is it any of those players' responsibility? But if there's anybody, go find a white guy. Tell him to go fix it. Like, it just feels weird to me that we're always like, hey, black guy did something racist.
We did ask the white guy to fix it, and Silver said he couldn't. Silver said, I don't have the power. It's a white guy ruling on racism on behalf of white guys and protection of white guys.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even critical of Silver because he has a job to do, and part of that job is to appease the people who decide whether he keeps the job or not. The reason why he was able to push Sterling out is because we were all up in arms. Like, that's what it came down to. And if we're not going to be up in arms now, it's hard for me to, like, look at Chris Paul or LeBron James and say, you're not doing enough.
I completely agree with you. I think the only flip side I'd offer is that a lot of times public and the fans will look to LeBron James to kind of stake out a position and then follow his lead. Like, he's looked up to as someone who, if he has a problem with it, then I do too. And some fans will wait to see what the player response is before forming their own opinion. And I'm not saying that is their responsibility to do. I think that is just a byproduct of him having such a powerful voice in that league.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. I think that matters, and I think it does happen. But where I draw the line is using words like expectation or obligation or responsibility for those guys to do that. Like, if people do feel that way and they're upset because LeBron's not taking on enough responsibility, please do not waste your energy being mad at LeBron or Chris Paul.
Totally.
For not fixing it. Like, go ahead and aim that at Robert Sarver if you care that damn much. It just feels like an opportunity to turn the focus away from the wrongdoers and blame, I mean, not the victims in this case, but other people who really have nothing to do with it.